Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Ansel, and today we're going to discuss Suicide Squad number 43. So we have Batman and Deadshot working together still, and we finally get like an explicit overview at why Batman is doing this. I mean, on my last on my video review of last issue of number 42, I was speculating a little about this. Although there is not much to speculate, we know Batman. We know he's very obsessed with family, and we know that everything that has to do with family really gets to him, really hits close to home for him. So in here, since Deadshot's daughter has been kidnapped, he is really invested in this. He's really involved in saving her, in fighting her, and stop the bad guys from doing anything bad to her. So that's why he even went to the lengths of breaking Deadshot out of prison, and not any kind of prison, not just your down the middle prison, your average prison, your common prison, but an Amanda Waller's prison, and we all know Amanda Waller and how she gets when she doesn't when she doesn't have what she needs, or at least what she thinks she needs. The thing is that in here, Deadshot starts speculating about the same thing. He starts to wondering. He starts to asking himself, why is Batman doing this? Why is Batman so desperately trying to help him? And he basically comes to the same conclusion. I mean, he doesn't know that Batman is Bruce Wayne, so he doesn't really comes like, oh, because his parents got murdered. But he at the very least gets as far as to know or as to deduce that this has to do with a family thing, that something happened to Batman in the past related to family that is making him be so interested in helping him right now. And it's funny that he says it's also like, I mean, come on, he dresses as a bat and goes to beat bad guys at night. Something terrible must have happened to him. So yeah, that was very interesting. Also, in this case, because Batman has just made one condition for all of this, he has told Deadshot, "Hey, no killing," or more like, "No killing." That no one must come out dead out of this situation. But and Deadshot has been pretty obedient so far. But in this issue, he really confronts Batman about this, and a little debate is going on. But as some people will say, it is a debate that is fucked not with arguments, but with punches, because men like this only understand each other by punching their faces over and over again. So yeah, it's a little cliche that they have to get their ideas across by punching each other on their faces. But I think it was well implemented in here. I think it was well written. I really bucked into it. It was really nice to see. Uh, Also, in a way, I think even this situation even brought them closer together. So I really feel like Batman Deadshot is a cool duo. It's a cool another interesting kind of dynamic duo. So yeah, that was really nice. Also, uh, because remember, this is has all happened starting on Amanda Waller's prison. She has sent a little envoy, like a little portion of the Suicide Squad, after them. And there is a particular sequence that involves this envoy that includes Harley Quinn. That was really fun. We have Harley Quinn driving, I'm just gonna say, a vehicle, and her dialogue about the situation and how they arrive on this particular vehicle was really really fun. I mean, I really loved that part, and Harley Quinn stole that section. So yeah, that was really awesome. Hey, but hey, we have been talking about Deadshot's daughter and how she has been kidnapped by some bad guys. So yeah, I just remembered there are bad guys on this story. They are supposed to be these snake people. Snake people. Snake people. Yeah, they are these snake people. And they are trying to resurrect their leader or something. The thing is that not even the issue itself takes too much time on these bad guys. I mean, the bad guys are basically extras in this story. The focus is not on these villains. The focus is on Batman and Deadshot working together, and I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't really have any problem with that. The situation, this whole story has not been actually so far about the bad guys and how to stop them. Uh, One last thing to say is that, and I mentioned this in my previous video on Suicide on my review of Suicide Squad number 42. How this story feels like a sequel for that annual we got, where precisely Batman and Deadshot work together to save Deadshot's daughter. But in that case, I think it was from some mobsters, but I don't really remember if the Cobra guys were also involved. But the thing is that this has happened before, and here is basically being done again. So at the same time that it is a sequel, because the characters, in this case Batman and Deadshot, has referenced that previous story, so it's not like that never happened, and this is uh, overwriting the previous one. It's like a sequel, but at the same time it feels like a remake. It's like, hey, let's write again this story where Batman helps Deadshot save his daughter, but let's do it better. And I do believe that is what's happening here. This remake, quote unquote remake, has actually been a lot better than that first version that we got. And not only because this is longer, I mean, this is many issues, but also because it has been done better. So I really like that. And it really looks like the next issue will be the conclusion to the arc, and I'm okay with that because I don't think this story can get us too far on this. I mean, you cannot really make this much longer without feeling like filler. So yeah, that is okay. So I'm gonna have to give this 3.5 snakes out of 5, because I have to put the Cobra references somewhere. It was really fun, and I mean, it's not the best story ever, but it has been really entertaining so far, and very well written. I'm looking forward to its conclusion. So, what do you think about Batman and Deadshot working together? Do you like this dynamic duo? If so, click the like button and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on it, and thank you guys a lot for watching. And I guess I will see you the next time.